I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Fallon, and on this vlog we do all things motherhood, running around, running my mouth. So today is Sunday, April. Gosh, I can never remember the date. I think it's like the 26th, April 26th. I think it's today's date. And yes, it's Sunday, and we're on our way to church this morning. I did not really vlog yesterday. We were spending time with, well, first of all, as y'all can see, the vlog is starting in the car because that's just how we roll. Okay, that's just how we do. We're on our way to church, and yes, we are running behind schedule, so we have to start in the car. That's first and foremost. Secondly, yesterday, we really didn't vlog. Excuse me. As I had stated in previous vlogs, I had been trying to get to the mall to just kind of look for some new wardrobe pieces. And so yesterday we were able to do that. It was kind of impromptu. I mean, I was thinking maybe we would go, but then I was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was saying that she had to pick my sister up over there by the Galleria. And I had something for my sister that we needed to give to her. So I was like, well, hey, Galleria it is. Let's just go. She's like, I mean, we can go to the Galleria. I'm like, yes, ma'am, let's go. So we met her at the mall, and we just spent a lovely day together shopping. And me, her, and Duke. And then we went and got my sister. And then we went to Home Goods, and we went to 2 Home Goods, actually, looking around for stuff for the houses. And my mother loves Home Goods. She called it her therapy anyway. So she know all the Home Goods spots. She knows which ones are good and all that kind of stuff. So we went to a couple Home Good locations and just looked around. I got another pillow for the couch because my mom, you know, I showed y'all the 2 pillows we bought. And my mom, she has like a taste and a style for like decorating and stuff. So I was like, Mom, what you think? And so she was like, they look good. They look okay. I was like, well, just okay. Because I was going to take them back. She said just okay. But she said you need a 3rd one. So we looked for a 3rd pillow, and we did get one yesterday. So her and my sister's recommendation was to get something that contrasts the other 2. So don't get the same pillow 3 times, but get one that offered a contrast between the 2. So we got a contrasting pillow. So I'll have to show you guys that later, see what y'all think. But yeah, so it was a good day. And then we pushed through and went to the grocery store, because y'all know I don't like to go on Sundays. I didn't want to go last night. It was like 6:30 when we arrived at the grocery store. So we didn't get home till like almost 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So it was just a really long day yesterday. And but it was a good day. But I just was enjoying the time, like being with my mom, my son, and just kind of shopping. So I didn't do a whole lot of vlogging. But today we are here. We're back, and you guys spend Sunday with us. My pin curl, where I had my bobby pin, it's like showing out this morning. I can't stand it when I have like a dent from my pin curl, but you know, we rolling on. That's small thing to a giant. Okay. And yeah, we on our way to church, so we'll talk to y'all after a little while. Duke, you want to say hi? No. Duke is in a mood this morning. He has choir rehearsal after church, so we'll be doing that, and then we'll be on our way back home. So we'll see y'all later. Okay, so hey y'all, we are home from church. I don't know if y'all can hear my son's cartoon is playing, so hopefully that's not drowning me out. But we made it home from church. Duke had choir rehearsal after church, so we did that. Church was good as always, and now we're about to eat some lunch. Well, Duke's already eating. It's about 1:43, so it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're gonna eat some lunch. I am happy to report that I have not had any Oreo cookies, those Nestle Crunch, the little miniature Nestle Crunch, what they say, had me in a chokehold. Had your girl in a chokehold. I have to eat like 2 a day of the little bitty ones. I have not had any Nestle Crunch in about I didn't have any the week before last. I didn't have any this past week. I'm doing good on my streak. You know, and really I just didn't buy any more. And now they remained in the cabinet. There were some, and I refrained. I enacted my self-discipline, and I refrained. Now that they're gone, I didn't buy any more. So that helped. That makes it even easier when they're just not even in the house. But we got a pantry full of snacks, Oreos, Crunch and Munch. There's all kind of stuff in there. But I am really trying to be good and not do that. I want to, you know, get back to I used to be very disciplined, very, in how I used to eat. So I'm trying to get back to that place, and I have not had any cookies. Like I said, no Oreo, no, the Oreos, they in there, but I have refrained, okay? So I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. And, you know, here and there, moderation, you know, is key and it's fine. But like y'all already know, I'm a self-professed sweets person, okay? Sugar addict, there we go. So I have to be very deliberate in not, because every time I eat, even breakfast, I'm like, oh, I need a little sweet. Like I like a little sweet bite after I eat. Now I don't always indulge, especially not after breakfast. I don't eat anything sweet, but I'm like kind of craving it. But lunch, dinner, I have to have me a little miniature chocolate, a little, you know, chocolate bar, you know, something, little cookie, something sweet. So I'm really trying to do away with that. Less processed foods, more fruits and vegetables, more real foods, more whole foods, good foods, so I can be healthy. Is the first and foremost, be healthy, but also keep this waistline intact. Okay, that's a part of being healthy. So it go hand in hand for the look, for the fashions, for the fits. So yes, I'm gonna have some lunch. I have some diced cucumber in there. I'll probably have some cucumber with avocado and tomato. That's my go-to because it's such a quick, easy salad. Without me having to like wash a bunch of lettuce and cut it. I like my salad chopped. So it's a lot of chopping, you know, and I don't mind when I'm in the mood or when I have time, but I found that just chopping my cucumber and just having that in a Tupperware, and I can just scoop some chopped cucumber out, cut me some of those the little small tomatoes, cut those in half, slice me like a half avocado, and lunch is made. So I have that. I have some leftover salmon that I didn't eat all of this past week, and I need to eat that. And I roasted some squash the other night. So I'm gonna eat that for lunch this afternoon. And then I have some administrative things, many things to do like on the computer that I need to just catch up on. My mom's organization, some email follow-ups from the fair that we were at last week. Also, we had a meeting probably like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't even done, you know, most of the follow-up as it pertains to that. I explained to y'all last week that my son had an eraser in his ear. I will update y'all on that situation a little bit later today, but that is part of the reason why I am behind on some other things. I've had to do the priority thing for the past couple weeks. So I'm catching up a little bit, so I'll be doing that. I'm delinquent on even getting the vlog from last week up, edited and up. So I need to work on that this afternoon. So I got some work to do, eat some lunch. I start to wash. You know, it's Monday again tomorrow. So we got to wash. And we having tacos today for dinner. It's Taco Sunday, okay? Now, in years past, I would not dream of having tacos on a Sunday. However, it's not the way I was raised. I've had to let go and unlearn, okay? Now, if I were a little less busy, then perhaps I have more capacity to cook an appropriate, but what's appropriate, right? Meal for a Sunday. But who says that it has to look a certain way? The goal is to eat. The goal is to have sustenance. Tacos it checks the boxes, okay? It meets the requirement, the minimum qualifications. That's what we're going with today. That's what Mama has capacity for, and that's what we're gonna eat. So it's gonna be a taco Sunday, so we gotta make the tacos, wash the clothes, and all the things. And hopefully I get some time to read. I've been getting through my book better because I've been reading while I do my steps on the walking pad. Now, I've almost busted my face 2 to 3 times doing that, but I think I've got it. It's hand-eye coordination kind of thing. So when I can hold the book such that I kind of know what my feet are doing, I'm in the game. And when I lose that, that's when I kind of be like, oh, I'm about to stumble. Okay, so I think I got that down. So hopefully I get some time to either walk in or read my book. My watch needs to be charged, so I don't even know if it's counting my steps right now. So we'll hopefully get some steps in, read, all of the things. So I'll pick y'all back up a little bit at a time, maybe show y'all a little bit of kind of what's going on this afternoon. But we will definitely chat later about that eraser drama, give y'all an update. Okay, hey y'all, hey. It is still Sunday, April 26th, and it's about 10:15 at night. So I know it's been a while since I talked to y'all, but we did make our tacos. I showed y'all the finished product. Tacos, we started the wash so that we get the nap mat and uniforms ready for the week. I was editing the vlog from last week and I still haven't gotten it posted yet, so I'll probably get it posted before I go to bed. And yeah, I think I took like a 10-minute, if that, nap. I just closed my eyes because they were so heavy. And I was trying to take a nap before that, but I just, I have a 4-year-old, as y'all know. So it can just be hard sometimes to just have a moment. As sleepy as I was early. I was like editing and I just kept like dropping the phone because I was like sleepy. So I'm sleepy now and I'm tired and I feel like I haven't really set myself up for success this afternoon. This afternoon flew by, like it went by so fast to me. So I'm like, what happened to the time? Because what did I do or accomplish? There's like a fly in here. What did I accomplish? I feel like I haven't done much of anything. I didn't even get on the computer at all. Like sometimes I think I do like this thing internally where it's like a silent protest. Like I'm just not gonna do it because I do it all day, every Monday through Friday. So on the weekends, I'm like, I don't wanna be on the computer. I'm on the computer all the time. So I'm still behind on a few things, but it'll get done. I just don't even stress it. It'll get done. I feel like I try to do the most important thing. And sometimes that is just resting or spending time with my son. He and I played Go Fish. Showed y'all a little bit of that. We played a game. If I don't edit it out, you'll see that he and I played Go Fish. I did my walk. So I got some steps in while I read my book. I was gonna film some of that, but my phone needed to charge. So it was charging. So that's really what I just got done doing. Finishing my walk, putting the load in the dryer, just tying up the loose ends for the night. So now I was gonna do a steamer, do the face. Okay, the TV has snow coming out of it and it's getting louder. So hopefully y'all can hear that. But I was gonna do steam again while I talk to y'all, but I'm just tired. And in the interest of time, I'm not even gonna steam my face tonight at all. But I may do it tomorrow. But I wanted to share that, yes, the eraser was successfully removed from my son's ear. We went to the ENT clinic at Texas Children's Hospital on last Monday afternoon, and I just knew he would be a nervous wreck as we were going. I didn't even want them at school to tell him that we were coming to get him early to take him to the doctor. I'm like, don't even mention it, because he was not here for it when it came to that ear, anybody bothering his ear or anything. But he actually, when we picked him up, he was fine. I was like, hey, Duke, we're going, because I do believe in being honest with him but I just didn't want to tell him before it was time, so he wasn't like freaking out beforehand. But I was like, okay, we're going to the doctor. They have to remove the eraser. We can't leave it in your ear. And I probably neglected to mention when I told y'all about it that the doctor felt like it was okay to leave it in for a few days because it wasn't like a piece of metal or like a small battery or something like that. They would have had to remove it that night in the emergency room. But because it didn't fall in that category, they felt like it was okay to leave it in. And I also don't know if I mentioned that they felt like at the doctor's office they may have punctured his eardrum, which is why it was bleeding and why he was in so much pain. Because in their attempt to get it out, they may have punctured his eardrum. So, yes, we had to go back on Monday. And the ENT doctor was so cool. He was such a nice gentleman. And he was able to get it out. He was like, we have two options. He looked in there. He was like, okay, I think I see what we're talking about. He looked in both ears. Make sure nothing in the other ear. But he's like, buddy, what happened? Tell me what happened. He's like, you have an erase in your ear? Duke was like, yeah. So he's like, we could either put him under anesthesia and I can go, we can go into surgery and get it out. He's like, that comes with a bill, a nice big bill, and it's anesthesia. So there are risks, of course, being put under. He's like, or we can just kind of, grin and bear it. Or as I say, we thug it out. We're going to thug it out, and we just have to go in there and get it. Now, he's not going to like that, but we can just do it. So I'm looking at my husband. I'm like, I'm all for it. We just want to thug it out. Like, I don't necessarily want him to be put under unless he absolutely has to. He has had a couple of surgeries before. This first one was at 4 months old. And when I tell you, this mama was anxious, nervous wreck, okay? Like crying when they pushed my baby out because I couldn't go back there and see what they was doing. My baby was only 4 months old. So yeah, I don't want him going under unless he absolutely has to. And there have been 2 instances in his young life that he has absolutely had to. And then, but yeah, anxiety on 10. So I'm like, no, we don't have to do that. Let's just thug it out. And so the doctor was like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think we really need surgery for this. So they literally, like, my child was he was so upset. He did good, like, up until we went back to the back. Even when we were at the clinic, they have little stuff for kids to play with in the waiting area. He was playing. So I'm like, okay, he's doing pretty good. But when we went back in the bag and the doctor came in, he was like, okay, wait a minute. He started getting closer to me and my husband. And he's like, I don't think I like this. So he was like, please, doctor, please, no. Like, my child was so upset. He was just so scared. And I was like, Duke, it's okay. My husband was like, because Duke loves to watch Chicago Fire. So my husband's like on Chicago Fire, this is Severide, and he's going to save the day. And so I'm glad my husband can think like that on his feet, because I'm just like, Duke is going to be okay. That's all I know to say. But my child he was just terrified. He was like, oh, please, doctor, please. He was pleading. And so he was crying, then I was crying, because I was just kind of like, it was just hard for me to see him that scared. Like, it wasn't a typical, like, fear of the doctor or something. Like, he was really afraid. Like he was about to be tortured or tormented. Like, he was really afraid. And again, my child's pretty, like, he has more of my temperament. Like, he pretty even keel. Like, he don't get too excited about a whole lot. And so when you see him on 10, it's like, dang, this must really be affecting him, because he's not usually like that. His daddy kind of dramatic and a little extra, but me and him, we not really extra until we have to be. We only extra, about certain things. We don't act extra, So it's like real when he's doing it. So yeah, that was kind of hard for me to see. It was hard for me to see my child so terrified, and I'm like, it's okay, like, it's gonna be okay. So yeah, the doctor got it out in like less than a minute. Like, they literally like strapped him to this, they put him like in this harness thing that had like Velcro on it, and they put his arms by his side, and the thing strapped across his chest, so like he couldn't move his arms. He's like, let me go. And the doctor's nurse like held his face, and the doctor like sat down on like a bench, and a chair, and they had him laying like on the little, he was just laying on like the little table, and the doctor was like, had his little light, and he just, okay, we're done. I was like, okay, that was bad. So I took a picture of the eraser. Let me see this eraser that has caused me so much havoc over the past week, okay? And sleepless nights and having to still work and juggle all the things. Let me see this eraser. So I took a picture of it. But yeah, it was pretty easy peasy, and like our child was like back to normal, running around. I mean, he was, even after the ER, he was back to normal, running around. Once they got that pain down, he was fine. But he's eraser free now, praise God. So I'm just grateful that it all worked out and that it was as well as it is, you know, that it wasn't so bad. So we got over that hurdle. But yeah, that is the end of the eraser story. It was successfully removed. So we can get back to swimming lessons this week and kind of started to get back to normal because he had to stop swimming and all of that. They didn't want him, the doctors didn't really want him in the water with that eraser in his ear and the trauma that had happened. And then the doctor on Monday, I asked, because I done paid my good money for these swim lessons, I'm like, how soon can we get back in the pool? The doctor's like, let's stay out another week and then he can go. So he can go back this week. So that's that on that. But I did want to show y'all before I signed off in the mall yesterday, because I've been looking for a pair of jeans as a part of my wardrobe revamp. It's time for some new jeans. So I went to Madewell in the Galleria and I got some jeans yesterday. Now this, another reason why, my receipt. Oh, I think I emailed, she emailed it. That's why I did email. Now another reason why I need to work on the waistline, okay? Because I got me a 28. I say my mama get a 28 and a 29 because I might need that 29, okay? And I needed the 29, okay? Now I'm not, the 28 was fitting though. It wasn't like, it was just so exact. It was so exact. The 29's a little big, but the 28, I didn't have any room, not even a little bit of room for error. Like if I had that much room, I would have been okay. The 28 had the booty looking right, everything. I would have been okay if I had like this much room. But when I tell you I had this much room in the 28, okay, I said, okay, we need to go up to the 29. I don't even know if I could sit down in the 28. They was tight. They was fitting like they was a second skin, okay? So I got the 29s, but I don't know. I started to put these on so y'all can see. And I might try them on for y'all next vlog so that y'all can see what they look like on, because they're really cute. They're the Emmy wide leg jean. I've been looking for a pair of jeans for a while and I really like these. So if you're in the market for jeans, maybe try Madewell. We were in Nordstrom. They have like front pockets kind of on the front here, so instead of like a side pocket like jeans normally do, they have a pocket in the front. And then of course the traditional pockets at the back. I like the wash. I love the wash actually. I probably should have been further away and stood up so y'all can see the whole jean. So I'm gonna have to show y'all these next week and put them on so y'all can model them so y'all can see. But they're really, really cute. And so I would recommend Madewell if you're looking for a pair of jeans. We were in Nordstrom, and Nordstrom, baby, they, you know, I thought I could swing it. They real proud of the denim, okay? They're proud of a lot of things in Nordstrom, and I ain't mad at them, okay? One day, Nordstrom, I'm coming for you. But yeah, like I have some Page denim. Like I'm not a stranger to premium denim. But I mean, the jeans I was seeing was like $200, and I was like, dang, for one pair. So, you know, these was in the hundreds, which is what I'm kind of used to paying for jeans. But I'm like, $2 for a pair of jeans? Okay, Nordstrom. So, Madewell it is. But, yeah, they're really cute. They kind of flare at the bottom. They got a wide leg at the bottom. So, again, I'm going to have to try them on so y'all can really, really see. But that's what I got yesterday. I also got a dress. I have to show y'all that as well. From White House Black Market for just kind of a summer dress look. I've got a few things coming up. My baby is graduating from pre-K, so I'm excited about that. So I got a dress to wear, and I got a top when I was in White House Black Market too. So I have to show y'all my other little new pieces that I got. I think that was all. No, at Home Goods, I got a few things. I showed y'all the pillow, so I think I'm gonna take that back because my mama stopped by today. She was at a baby shower that was in the area, so she was passed by, and she came in and she saw my pillow and she said, "We need a solid color." She was thinking my other pillows were solid colors, although I had shown her, but she was like, "No, you need a solid in the middle." So I'm gonna take the one we got yesterday back and get a solid color pillow. So yeah, we got a pillow at Home Goods. I got another candle, another floral candle at Home Goods. This brand I like, the DW Home, I think it's called. I like their candles. They're very, very fragrant. The other candle I got from Home Goods the other week, I didn't really like that one, but I like the DW Home ones. So yeah, I got a candle and got Duke some for his teacher. It's teacher appreciation, not this coming week, but next week. So I tried to get a little head start because next weekend for my mom's organization, we are going to the Derby on Saturday. So that just kind of takes away that day for me to go look for teacher appreciation stuff. That's what I would normally do. The week going into it, I would be looking for stuff. But since we'll be at the Derby, it's going to take up most of the day. I won't really have that opportunity next week. So I'm glad my mom was like, oh, they got some teacher stuff over here. So I was able to kind of get ahead of it a little bit. So I got 3 things. I just need 2 more things for a teacher appreciation week. But Duke and I also probably tomorrow or one day this week, we're going to go get our Mother's Day cards. I'm a little behind this year, but I still have a little bit of time to get my Mother's Day cards in the mail. We normally send like all my aunts, his godmother, my, aunts, like an aunt, we cover all the bases, grandmothers, my sisters, my sister-in-law, we send Mother's Day cards. So we need to go get those. And that'll also give us an opportunity to get teacher appreciation, like get the cards and get a couple other things to cover I got 3, need 2 more, cover every day of the week. So I normally go all out in years past with teacher appreciation, like on Canva, making little cards, and I have little theme stuff. And this year it's gonna be real. Thank you for being a great teacher. Here you go. It's gonna be, we're keeping it simple this year, very simple, because mama's capacity is not what it used to be. There's lots going on, so, but it's the thought that counts. And I definitely wanna make sure that I acknowledge teacher appreciation, but I'm not going out like I normally do. I normally go all out, because in that way I am extra. Like I do like to, commemorate things. I do like to celebrate people. I'm naturally like a giver, so I like to kind of make things special and do things nicely. I really think I got that honestly. My mom, her sisters, my aunt, my auntie Lynn, one of my mom's sisters, she brought a gift by the other day for my sister. That's what I had that I needed to give to my sister. And like, it was wrapped so pretty. Like she had just, the thought and the time that went into, it was wrapped beautifully. It had a beautiful bow, and then she had a little card. She's like, she could put this on it, and it, she, like my mom and her sisters, they just do things very nicely. Very they know how to decorate, cook, bake. They just, they're crafty, and so I think, I kind of get some of those things from them. We like to do things nice and make it special and make it cute. Like we don't believe in we don't just be basic with it. We like to step it up a notch. So I definitely get that from them. But this year, it's gonna be nice, presented well, but we're not going all out like we normally do. I have to, keep my sanity and stay, where I need to be to check all the boxes, get all the things done. So at any rate, y'all, I know this vlog was shorter than normal, although I'm trying to get it more to this length, shorten it a little bit, and stop running my mouth so much so I don't keep y'all on the phone too long. But and I know it was really only Sunday. I did not, like I said, vlog yesterday much. I may show y'all some clips of the Galleria. We were in the Galleria in Neiman Marcus and stuff like that. I might show y'all because we did go to Neiman's as well. But bear with me on the journey. Hopefully there was something that you can get from it, from the vlog, from my example, from the way that I lead and live my life. Hopefully the whole point is just to impart, hopefully to somebody else on the journey, that you are not alone, that you can do it, that you can hang in there. I'm in it with you. So with that, I want to thank you for watching. It means a lot to me if you watch. Please like and subscribe. That means a lot to me also. And I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully at that point I'll have some better content for you and something a little more interesting to offer. But right now I am going to get ready for bed and get my shower and get last week's vlog posted for y'all, and start another week. So hope y'all have a good week. Thanks. Bye-bye.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of